Hey, good morning. Welcome back to turn 7. Tea time with turn 7. I have put excuse me, I put this honeycomb honey into my tea. It makes it look kind of weird, but it is delicious. All right, so let's jump right into it. So we are doing the first play of Koma Cosmos Serpent. I really like this one, but I guess let's do this one this time. So we got Koma Cosmos Serpent. Alright, so in my play group, we draw 10. And then we put 3 back. So I always try to keep 3 lands. And then I'll pitch. I always want, if I can, I always want like a mana ramp. So there's a mana ramp. And then a draw card. So we can see like there's not a draw card in this one. So maybe I would do Mirage Mirror. And then I usually pitch my heavy cards for late game. So I'll pitch that. And ooh, I think actually let's go with this time. Shuffle the deck. And off we go.
Ow!
Careful, are you okay? Nice stuff. Alright, so turn 1. We would draw for turn. We would play a land for the turn, and we would pass. Turn 2, we play a land for the turn, and drop a overgrown battlement. 1 in a green defender, 0/4. Tap to add mana equal to your mana pool for each creature with defender you control, which is currently 1. And turn 3. Now my understanding, and we looked at this, and I hope that I'm right, is I could double major, copy target creature spell you control. And I did look and just, we'll just do it again. Double major. Oh no, is a creature permanent a spell? A permanent card is a spell that stays on the battlefield. So, this says copy target creature spell you control. We control this. We can make a copy. So now, we have now ramped to... So we have 3 mana here. So we can go Mirage Mirror in a turn 4. And now turn 4, we are ready to go, right? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can play all of the things. This is actually kind of crazy. This is the first time that I've done Overgrown Battlement. Me likey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We play a Koma.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say that.
Oh, sorry. Okay. And then, and this also would say, except it isn't legendary if the spell is legendary. That's cool. So we'll go to turn 5, and as we go around the table, we would get a Koma Coil. Let's do this one. Their upkeep, Koma Coil. Their upkeep, Koma Coil. Their upkeep, Koma Coil. My upkeep, Koma Coil. So I have 3 Koma Coils that are... Actually, let's do it like this. I have 3 Koma Coils that are not Summoning Sick, and 1 that is Summoning Sick. Why aren't these lining up? There we go. Okay, so now we're turn 5. which we already changed it to. Draw for turn.
What did that do? Go like this?
And now we have a lot of options, right? We have a lot of options.
Papa!
Yes,
What
sir.
did that do?
I don't know. What's that do? I think what I would want to do probably is 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, would this give me more? I think it would, right? So 2 to make a copy of. So this is until end of turn an overgrown battlement. So now, and it's not summoning sick because it's been in play. So this is 3, 6, 9 mana. So I could do 3, 6, and then 7, 8. So I'd have 1 green floating, and I could make a agent of treachery, stealing a copy of something somebody has. If it's at my table, I could steal like trying to think what people typically play. I see a lot of old Gnawbones. I mean, you could just take like a commander. You just steal someone's Edgar Markov, let's say. Edgar Markov. And then we could, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 mana left over. So we could Bramble Sovereign. And then we can go to turn. Of course, we'd attack 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's not game winning, right? But it's definitely pretty good. I feel like turn 6 is gonna actually might be a little scary this go around. And now this time, I think we would want to go 2 mana again to make this an overgrown battlement again. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For an Auton soldier enters the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except that creature is not legendary. And so I would copy Agent of Treachery and then pay an additional 2 mana. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, that creature's controller creates a token that's a copy of that creature. And I would make a copy of Auton Soldier, copying the Agent of Treachery as well, and steal 3 more or 2 more creatures. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'd be that. Oh my goodness. So the reason that I want to do this is for the draw. Like I'm trying to get into draw. So I'd steal some more creatures. I'd steal 2 more creatures. Could steal an Ur Dragon. We could steal maybe not an Ur Dragon, but I'm just grabbing stuff. Nala, Bolo, sure, just whatever. And then when we move to our instep, of course we go to combat, smash, smash. And then when we go to our instep now, because we control 3 or more permanents that we don't own, we draw 3 cards, and we do that 3 times. So we draw 9 cards. This is at the beginning of our instep. Excuse me. Oh, man, every time. Oh my goodness. Bless me. So because it's at the beginning of our instep, our cleanup is at the end, so we're going to have to discard. So I would probably discard 4, 6, one more. Sure, I guess. I mean, I might have kept the Forgotten Ways and discarded another island instead. And now we would go into turn 7. So we would go into turn 7. Now this is a game-winning board here. Is it not? Right? This is a game-winning board. I don't believe we could have won on turn 6. We definitely couldn't have won on turn 6. So we're right on time. So our turn 7. So you can see, like, sorry, the scariest card. I mean, it wasn't even necessarily Koma. Koma didn't do that much this game. I would play Reliquary Tower, so then I don't have to discard all the cards that I may go into, and then probably just make this a Overgrown Battlement again, and then tap 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One's blue, so 7 for Dismissing a Dream. And then, so this is each creature your opponent's controls an illusion in addition to its other types, and has, when this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. So now at instant speed, I can sack a Koma's Coil using Koma Cosmos Serpent's ability to sacrifice another Serpent. Tap target permanent. Its activated abilities can't be activated this turn. So now at instant speed, I can make that my opponent sacrifice creatures because I'm targeting a creature with an ability, and they're all illusions. You can be done. You want to drink more of your chocolate milk?
Well, I want to be done.
Okay, you can be done.
Papa, can I go to school now and get dressed?
Yeah, go get dressed.
But I can't. I don't want to.
You can do it.
Help me.
No, you do it every day. It's not time for school yet anyways. You have a long time. So you can see, like, we have 3 here. Do another 3 mana. 4, 5. So we're 1 shy of the Progenitor. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we would second harvest. And what that would do is double our tokens. So this would go to 22. Actually, I should have put all those over here. We would double our tokens, so now we can get rid of twice as many. And I don't think these are, none of these are tokens. Oh, and actually, a really good way to play this, a way better way to play this would be this. And some of you might already know where I'm going with this. So we go to combat. We move to combat. We swing out, you know, with whatever. But we want to swing out for sure with these two because they have Myriad. You may have... so this is a copy of Agent of Treachery, right? And Agent of Treachery says, when it enters the battlefield, gain control of target permanent. So this is one of those it's kind of broken because it's not like Sower of Temptation, where it says, you know, gain control of target creature for as long as you control Sower of Temptation. This one is just, it enters the battlefield, you get to steal stuff. So here, whenever it attacks, for each opponent other than defending player, you may put a token that's a copy of this creature on the battlefield, tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker. So now we get 2 more. We get 2 tokens that are tapped and attacking, and then we cast Second Harvest, which for each token you control, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that permanent. So now we're going to get 2 more of these, and we'll double, get 13. So now we get double, right? So pretty disgusting. I think, if I was really paying attention to my mana, I feel like we did have a mana left over. No, 1, 2. So this was 6, 7. And to play Dismiss. And then 2 for the Overgrown Battlement. And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are 1 mana shy of actually doing the Bramble Sovereign. Well, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, so that's about as big as that turn 7 could end up. So we steal 4 more creatures, whatever they may be. Yeah, that's the first run through of a potential turn 7 for the Koma Cosmos Serpent deck. Not bad. And I mean, we could have played this. We could have done the Azuri's Predation. It'd be okay. I really like Azuri's Predation with the Mystical Reflections, but because of the big old janky jank. And then these 14 we can sack to target his stuff to make him sacrifice it, so all this damage gets through. Before we pass from declare attackers to where he gets to declare blockers. Or they get to declare blockers. So it's a very, very big turn. Very big. Very crazy. Yeah. So, I think I'm just going to keep this to... Well, I mean, this time it's just going to be 1. We'll just go through it 1. And then and I'll make another episode where we do it again. Or more than 1. 1 or 2 more. Until I will do this until I really feel like I want to go to the next deck. Next deck, I'm thinking it might be Kydel, or it might be, I mean, it could be, there's a lot of things that we could look at for sure. Anyways, cheers. Thanks for joining me.